What's your take on the Senate?
Stop.
Someone asked that. I didn't know if that was a serious talking point. Mel, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. Wait, hold on. Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing. I just haven't been here for a very long time.
Oh, well, what's up?
Nothing. I just finished my stream.
How did it go?
It went okay.
Just okay?
We was talking about Swedes and our social stuff. Pretty much.
About your starving friends?
We don't starve our friends. They're just gonna eat home later. They're not starving.
One of them said they stayed the night.
Yeah, if they stay the night, of course they're gonna get food. They're just making that up, okay? I don't understand the Dutch thing though.
Do you ask?
Ask what? If they want food?
Yeah. Or is the expectation that like, okay, so here's the thing where I think could like defang the whole argument. Is the societal expectation as a guest, as a Swedish person, that you are not going to dinner unless explicitly invited before getting there?
I think, okay, so if there's like a planned thing, if there's a sleepover planned, if there's a dinner planned, of course we will give them food. But if it's spontaneous, so if it's like after school, like...
Then they just have to fucking starve.
No, they don't have to starve. They're just gonna eat home later.
Hopefully.
Or before. Like, that's usually how it goes.
I think culturally that's fine. If people are operating under that
It's not
expectation.
like someone is starving. It's not like they're not gonna get food when they get home.
Well, no one thinks that they're starving. It's just more like in America, it's a polite thing. Like if you come over after school and you happen to be there around dinner time.
I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain. Okay. This is the polite thing to do in Sweden. And I know it doesn't make sense, but I will try to explain it, okay? Okay. So in Sweden, it's polite to never like get involved with someone, okay? So if you have a kid and that kid has a friend, you don't really want to talk to that kid's parents because you don't want to get involved because we don't want to socialize. We're just extremely antisocial. So if your kid gets food from someone else's parents, you're gonna feel guilty to give their kid food later. So instead, you just don't ever do that. From both ways. And it's just like an understood social thing that you just don't do that. Because you don't want to have like this family's owing something to that family. Because that's getting too involved.
Sounds like some Witcher shit.
This is, okay, that's
the rule of
polite,
unexpected meal.
It's, you know, like when you take someone out for dinner or something, or like someone takes you out for dinner and they pay for you. Don't you feel a little guilty? Like you feel like there's like some sort of underlying thing that you have to give back at some point.
No, I think that's a kind gesture, and I'm happy to reciprocate.
Wait, why am I not tracking a person?
Yeah, like, so like if someone pays for you, do you ever feel like, oh, I need to pay? Like you almost feel like a little guilty.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's because your government like robs everyone of most of their money so they can pay for all their social programs. So like, not everyone has enough money to pay for dinner for their friends.
Good one.
Yeah, but I mean, they kind of have money. It's just my point is that just there's already like an underlying sort of social game that you have to pay back next time, kind of thing. And we just want to skip that part because we hate socializing. We just hate that, so we want to skip it.
I get what you're saying, like, and I think people giving you shit. So by the way, like culturally, I think that it's nice that people like in America will, invite their kids' friends to dinner when they're over. But I think it's dumb that like there's this furor over it when it's the culturally normal thing. It's not like, some oppression of a certain race or culture has been outed in Sweden, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about what's the word for those balls?
That was like years ago they said that, and they didn't even think about it that way. Okay, it was just.
Hey, you know what? The West dictates how you're supposed to feel about race. Okay.
I feel like I remember when I used to work at a ski center up north, and I don't think they ever see black people because there's just no black people up north. Because there's no people up north. There's just no one there.
And you would notice them because there's a lot.
Yeah, or like people that lives up there and they never see them. of course, like if there's some, like they would react. I remember there was one girl, like an older, she was probably like 60 or 70 years old, and she worked at the store, and there was a black person that walked in, and she was like, "Did you see that N-word?" Like she just said it, and we're like, "Whoa!" Because she's been so isolated, she has no idea. It's not like she like dislikes them or anything. She just hasn't seen a black person ever. So I feel like those sort of people might call the chocolate balls that. They might, because they just don't know, pretty much.
Can you DM me the Swedish word?
No.
It's not a Swedish word, it's the American word.
Oh my God! They really? Oh.
I mean, it is the N word, but it's typed in a different way. Yes, but it is N word.
With like an umlaut over the I or something, or?
It's.
Bro, she
I'm
can't
not
just...
I'm not gonna type it. Can some black person type it out so he can see it? Can I ask that?
Wait, is that really? Look at Raren Baton 25. Is that?
I don't want to get in trouble. Okay,
You're not even streaming. How are you gonna get in trouble?
Because you know that if you do something in private and Twitch finds out, stuff that you do outside of Twitch, you will get in trouble for. So.
Wait, so do we know the etymology of that word? Like, because remember, you know, I'm even afraid to say the fucking Spanish word for black because of Twitch. But like, is the etymology from the American slang to slang, or is it from, you know, Spanish word? I'm sorry, I'm coping. It's probably really from the bad thing.
It has to be American, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I know this.
Oh, that's interesting. Someone DM'd it to me.
Okay. Leak it. Say who it was. Pussy. Do it. Leak it.
You know who you are. You're listening right now. Can I leak your name? It's a known entity. I will say that. I mean, he just linked me a recipe. Anyway, yeah, it's weird to Westerners because it's very common to offer, you know, your kids' friends
We're just
meals.
so antisocial. We're like, I remember when me and Steven went to like an amusement park, and I wanted to ask one of the guys working there to do something, and that guy was trying to avoid the conversation as much as possible, and he was like a young dude. And Steven was like, "What happened?" Because I spoke Swedish to him, and I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "He didn't even look at you. Like he didn't like interact with you. Does he hate you? Like, do you know this person? Like, why is he acting like that? Why is he acting like he hates you?" I'm like, "No, it's just the way we are. We just don't look at each other. We don't smile at each other. We don't talk to each other. We just don't do it. And it doesn't matter if you're a pretty girl. No one is gonna interact with you. This is Swedes. That's what we do." And Steven can't. Do you remember this, Steven?
Yeah, your mom.
This did happen.
All roads lead to Melina's mom.
True.
Steven, did they feed you? Or did they make you sit in the room while they ate their...
Oh, I can
Shake
tell
on
about that story when you were over at my mom's place for the first time.
That was your fault, Melina.
No, it was not.
It
You didn't
was your
feed him.
fault,
It
Mel.
was my mom's fault.
It was your fault.
It was my mom's fault. No, it was my mom's. I talked to my dad about this too. So we were at my dad's place, and my mom really wanted us to come over, because she wanted to meet Steven for the first time. And I told her, "Hey, he needs to work." And she's like, "Oh, I don't care. It's fine. He can do his thing." I'm like, "Okay, but just so you know, he's not gonna like hang out. Like I can come over and hang out and talk to you, and we can eat. And but like, yeah. So we're not gonna be able to hang out." And then we got over because she really wanted to, and she got really pissed at Steven for not coming down to the table to eat dinner with us. She got so mad that she started screaming at me. I got really, 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 really pissed.
What did she cook?
Chicken.
How do you Swedes produce chicken?
What do you mean?
How do you cook chicken?
I think she cooked it in the oven. She made like a whole meal. She worked on that for a few hours, I think. She was already delayed though. That's the thing.
Oh, well, you know, Steven has no tolerance for lateness.
No, but she got really pissed. So she did make food. See, like when it's like a planned thing. If you want someone over, like we will cook food. But if it's spontaneous, no.
Got it.
But apparently my dad did do that all the time. But also it was definitely a thing that sometimes the kid didn't want to interact with the parents, so they just wanted to like stay up on the room or like play games or something. It's like I would be over at my friend Sarah's place, and they would go down and eat, and I would play The Sims on her computer. and that was way better than like going down socializing with their parents because that was really awkward.
Oh, see, I did it for the other reason. I was poor and didn't have a lot of that shit. So it's like, fuck meals. I'm gonna play your video games.
Yeah, it was not like you didn't do anything. You just did something else until your parents would pick you up or you would walk home.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see necessarily an issue with it. It's just I get why people are having like a what the fuck kind of reaction. Do you
understand that? What I mean?
No.
It's a polite thing to not like being too involved. It's so weird, but this is just our culture.
Well, so now I have further questions because you say you're like antisocial. You brought up like a situation with like someone at an amusement park. So what's it like trying to meet people and date and stuff? Like, do people at bars just sit there with anxiety that someone's going to come talk to them like all around?
I never have people come up talk to me at a bars in Sweden. Never. It doesn't happen.
Unless was that because like
else. Unless they're like from another country, they will do it. But otherwise they won't. They just don't do it.
So how do you meet people?
Like either you meet them at school or you meet them at work or you have like 2 friend groups that you plan to like hang out. But like you just don't normally just walk up to someone. You don't do that.
Did it turn you off when Stephen came? Wait, did you and Stephen plan to meet or was this an accident?
We just happened to run into each other.
Oh, that's right. You guys talked in DMs. Yeah. I forgot about that. Shit. Okay, yeah, so what's that like? Like, you DM'd him, right? Did that feel out of place for you?
No, because Melina's not a Swede at heart, okay? She's not like that. She's better than that.
She's not a sweetheart?
She's not... Yeah, good one.
I was traveling, okay? I'm a traveler, so I'm...
Oh, did you DM him?
Anything. Huh?
Was he in New Zealand already and you DM'd him then?
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
He came to New Zealand later. No, but it really is a thing. Like, we're so social. I think Steven has someone that he knows from the past that lives in Sweden now, and she says that she feels unattractive.
Your mom feels that way all the time because you're not nice enough to her.
Because no one walks up and like interacts with her ever. But it's just how we are.
Wait, okay, so hold on. Well, you say you meet people in school and at work. Why is that different? Is it like
you have to interact?
Right? Okay, so you don't also like notice some girl in an auditorium that you don't have to interact with, and then you walk up to her and you're like, "Hey, you want to go to dinner?"
No, it's like you meet each other at class and you have to do a project and then you talk. It's
that
more like
seems so restrictive.
No, it's like that. It's like you have to be in a scenario where it's normal to, like you have to talk to them. That's how you.
Is that why so many Swedes marry family members? Just because you interact with them the most?
Where's that from? Midsummer?
I don't know. I'm being an ass.
I think that's Wait, what? Are you really? Are you against incest here? Are you really gonna?
No, it's morally neutral.
Towards people that are.
It's morally neutral. Why would he be against it?
Kind of weird. It feels weird.
No, I don't disrespect other cultures like that.
Disrespecting people. It's love, you know.
Yeah.
All love is true love and should be acceptable, right?
Relatively speaking, yes. All right, I grilled you enough. What do you got for me, Melina?
I don't know. I need to go do stuff.
You got a stream?
No, I need to clean.
Does Stephen clean, Melina?
Sometimes.
Really? Careful.
What? What are you gonna say to me? No, sometimes he's been good. Like the past
What? He's been good. Are you?
What do you mean? I have recordings of you saying you're doing more housework than I do. It's unfair. And then you got better after that.
I was saying that because I was on drugs and I felt bad, but it's not unfair at all, Mel. Yeah, I fucking pay for you to fucking live here. Are you serious? It's a fair delineation of responsibilities.
I pay for my shit too. Shut the fuck up.
No.
I'm the one that's like ordering us food all the time.
Wow. How much is rent here again? Yeah.
I'm paying your rent. Okay.
Really? When was the last time you paid me? When was the last time you paid me any rent, Mel?
Last month.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, you're only.
What do you mean?
You've missed at least 2. You know you've not paid rent at least twice, right?
No, I was late with.
Who covered all of our thousands of dollars of flights last month, Mel? Who booked all of our flights for this month, Mel? Do you want to start keeping track?
That's true, but that just happened, okay?
Uh-huh.
That just happened.
Yeah? Okay. Be careful, Mel.
Hey, I've been paying for shit too. Shut up. I've been paying for our flights as well.
You did pay for one of them one time.
Several times.
I don't know, several, maybe
Also,
a couple, maybe a few.
I've ordered you a lot of stuff. Okay, I've ordered you a lot of shit.
What do you mean by that? Like food?
Yeah, you ask hot chocolate like every single morning. And I
Okay,
get
we'll
that.
go through and we'll add it all up,
It's
okay?
so much more. It's like $20 for it because it's ordering with Uber Eats, okay? So it's so much more. It's not just like a cup of hot chocolate for like $2. It's like $20 every fucking morning, okay? Every morning. It's a lot, okay? And you don't. Here's the thing, Steven would rather just order something than just go drive for it yourself.
Yeah, because it's like a 30-minute drive to go get anything. Why the fuck?
Okay, we can move to Sweden where we can just take a little walk, okay?
Yeah, well, guess what? We don't live in Sweden.
Fucking far away.
Yeah,
there are walks. Wait, you lived in an apartment complex where there was a hot chockey down the fucking
in
stairwell.
Glendale, it was the best. I'll never live like that again.
You don't have to go to Sweden for that, Melina.
See, we would even save so much money because if we live in Sweden and we had kids and their friends would come over, we didn't have to feed them.
But how much money would they take in taxes?
Yeah, true. See.
Melina, here's the question. Destiny used to go on all those dating shows for Raj, Austin, and brag about how his toilet and bathroom are clean in comparison to everyone else. So I ask you, is your toilet clean, and who's done the cleaning?
Our toilet or his toilet?
We each have our own bathroom.
You have,
Thank God.
Fuck? Okay, yeah. No, does he keep his own bathroom clean?
Yeah.
Yeah, immaculately so.
But he doesn't own anything. Like
Doesn't matter. That's why I don't have any messes.
We didn't even have a bed frame for like years. Okay, we had it.
Yeah, less to vacuum, less surface area.
It was just not. He just doesn't own anything. That's why it's clean. Because he just doesn't have his shit.
Well, no, hold on. Like, you can just have piss and poop and do a number on a fucking toilet. So the fact that he keeps it clean is not an insignificant thing.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now, women bathrooms, on the other hand.
Steven does a shower after the gym and then he goes to bed. That's really fun.
No, what are you talking? Only in like if it's super fucking late. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, then you just don't shower.
Well, sometimes I'm really tired, you know.
Steven.
What?
Women bathrooms can be nasty. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, duh.
Oh, I'm not like
that. How's Melina's bathroom, and has it always been that way?
It's not. Melina isn't nasty. She's just messy sometimes.
Oh, messy's fine as long as
not, shut up.
Keep hating your life then, working class
they're
Andy.
Thinking like
Clutter.
offline TV house. That's
They're thinking what?
Clutter.
They're thinking like the offline TV house. That's probably what
No, that place is disgusting. That's different.
Yeah.
No,
But
I
that's
just
probably
said
what
that you're
you
not
have to
nasty,
explain.
but you're messy.
You have to
I don't have to
what
explain. I
the
just
difference is.
explained it.
If people
Well,
know.
no, if you say messy, like when you say messy, I think there's just clutter. There are going to be
Yeah.
hairspray bottles all over the place. There's going to be different little, soaps and shampoos, lotions with no organization. When you say dirty or filthy, I'm thinking hair caked with makeup, caked with a bunch of dust, stuck into the corners. Like you really need to fucking take every bottle off and bleach it.
I'm better than messy. Okay.
Okay.
I am. Shut up. Can you stop? Okay.
You came here to blow me up. Now you're gonna get blown
I
up.
haven't said anything to you. I haven't even said anything.
Okay.
How many meals do you eat together a week?
Depends on if we go out or not. Sometimes we would eat breakfast, but we haven't recently because now I eat oatmeal. Hell yeah.
Do you not like oatmeal, Mel?
Well, no, usually like I'm eating as I'm streaming, so it's not like a group thing.
Yeah, so he doesn't really hang out or eat.
Thank God.
No.
Do you guys go to bed together at the same time most nights?
Every night, yeah.
That's good. That's really healthy.
Usually I try to stay up for that.
Shut up.
I do.
1 second.
Melina, guess what?
Oh my God, he is. I'm sitting here. They can hear you if you come in there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Are you gonna wait? What do you want?
Behave.
Wait, I'm not behaving. I haven't even said anything. You've been roasting me. I haven't been roasting. You are. You absolutely are. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Are you gonna tickle me? You know they can hear you. Ouch! Stop doing that.
No.
Ouch!
Tell them you don't pay rent.
Stop raping me.
Say, I don't pay rent. Say, I forget a lot, and he has to remind me after he's paid for all my flights and hotels. Say it, man. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
True.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, he left.
Who's the more... Well, I'll wait for him to get back.
Why is he doing this? Why does he want to look like a simp? I don't understand. Why does he want to be a simp? Because if I say I don't pay for anything, he's basically a simp.
No, he's not. What's up with this? I think simp's been co-opted into sugar daddy. Like,
It's a simp.
I told a friend I'm a simp for her the other day, and she was like, well, where's my money? And I'm like, since when does simp have anything to do with money? Other than maybe a Twitch subscription.
So what do you do for her that makes you a simp in that case?
No, just like fucking think she's hot as fuck. I'm down for that.
So you're the worst kind of simp.
Oh,
That
so you
doesn't
guys...
even give her money.
Yeah, no, because I'm not that kind of simp.
Okay. Well, do you pay your rent?
Yes.
Nice.
Worst kind of simp.
That is the worst kind. If you just give compliments all the time, but you don't pay. You know, imagine if you never did that. Imagine if you just gave him money and said, "Shut up." You know.
Well, I could also note that I said
like
friend,
that would be
not
better.
rando chick on Twitch or something like that. Like this is someone that I talk to on a regular basis.
I see. No, I'm not making insults. Shut up. How am I making any insults right now?
I don't think you're making incels.
Oh.
I mean, we're already talking about simps. Like anyone that's reached the simp level, you know, probably makes incels furious. Why are you giving those women attention? What do you think of this Morbius meme?
Morbin.
Do you tell us, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, whenever I'm not getting what I want, and me and Steven are laying in bed and we're cuddling and we have a conversation.
What are we talking about?
I'm just talking about whenever we go to bed sometimes, if we have a disagreement, and we start arguing, and then I just say, I'm gonna morb, and then I start just like shaking, like really, really fast, like all over the bed, and then Steven freaks the fuck out because he's such a morb.
If I ever have sex with a girl from Twitch, I've always thought of saying I'm going to cringe right before I finish, just to really ruin the moment.
Why?
Why?
Because I think that's funny.
You know, Steven
That's
does?
my
You know
Mr.
what my
Girl
favorite thing to
moment.
do to a girl is when she thinks she's getting turned on, I like to put my mouth right next to her ear so that my tongue and my lips are right on her ear, and then I go.
Yeah, that's what he does to me. But he does it right before,
Wait.
and then it's impossible for me to like ever enjoy anything.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
never
can't
know when
even
the
make a
bite's gonna
sound.
come. Oof.
No, he's like, what he does, it's so crazy. He goes down, he's in between my legs, and then he start doing. And
Yes, I need you to
wait,
be,
you
and
mean-
yeah,
just
I
like,
need you to be
and
ready
I will
for it.
never be able to relax. I
Yeah,
will not
you
be
should
able
never
to
be
relax.
relaxing. If you've
It's
relaxed
just
around
not
me,
gonna
then I'm not
happen.
doing my job, Mel. You need to
Dude,
be nervous
I
at all
know.
points in time that anything could happen. You need to be ready.
No, I
You need to be
don't.
ready to
It's
morb
not
out,
very-
Mel.
It's not very sexy, okay? It's
Good.
very
It's not supposed to be.
Steve, you
What?
need to upgrade the action. You can't just do the bite noise. You got to do the banana noises.
It's the banana noise.
Melina, you're fine. He can't even bite through a pepperoni. That's true. Maybe I should not be that scared.
Yeah, is that the challenge you want to put forward? Are you okay?
What is that?
It's banana noises. You got to make it sound like you just took a big
Ew.
bite of banana.
Ah,
Just
okay, I
right
need
in
to
someone's
leave.
ear.
That was
Just
gross. Ah.
really, that was it. That was the one.